There was a stretch where the 3 first rounders, 3 years in a row, were no longer in the team after 2 or 3 years. So that shit is like, bro, like, what the fuck? That's all I'm saying.
Welcome back to 352 Sports Talk. Another week. We got Obed here. Got my boy Jamari. Got my boy Omar. Got Mr. Orlando. Yeah. Follow us on everything. Follow the whole crew except for Ryan. Block Ryan.
From everything.
Yeah, everything. Block Ryan.
Block him from everything. Block him from your life.
Block him from Canvas. You know, LinkedIn. Block Ryan. And yeah. Let's talk about the obvious. Florida-Georgia game. We got our ass whooped. Kind of. We played like bitches. We look like some hoes out there, bro. Honestly, because we should have beat Georgia, bro. They're not that fucking good. They're not. We just played. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with us. Our offensive line is trash. Let's just start there. And then,
It's a lot of other things, but yeah.
Then Todd Grantham is crazy, bro. That's a crazy man. He's stubborn as hell. We got like 2 of the nicest lockdown man-to-man corners in the country. This man trying to play cover 2. And then I leave the middle of the field wide ass open. He'll blitz the linebacker, leave the middle of the field open, and then like that shit doesn't work, bro. What were they like 8 for 13 on third down or some shit? Like we could not get off the fucking field.
They just converted a lot of third downs.
And plus coming off a bye week, bro. That shit's unacceptable. Like little shit. And I saw how they had the wide receivers had the wrong wristbands on, like the play call wristbands on during the game, during the first quarter, drive of the first quarter.
Yeah, that bye week. I think that bye week hurt us.
The boys were goddamn Saga and shit out there having fun and shit, bro.
We gonna hold down the paint, but this shit definitely mental. Like I thought before going into this game, if we lost, it was all mental thing. It wasn't, obviously they got a lot of 5-stars, but talent wise, there was no different. Yeah. And so we just can't get over that mental hump. I mean, the Gators really don't want to be as great like they say they do. That's really what it comes down to, because you can't make simple, dumb mistakes throughout the game, play so sloppy at the beginning of the game. I mean, the defense, they only allowed 24 points, was not bad. Our offense should have scored some. I don't know. It was just pretty pitiful performance all day.
Pitiful. I don't know what it was. I feel like Dan Mullen was fucking up too with some of his play calling, bro, because I'm going to
point out a key moment too. Early on in the game, we went on in a 4th down, and we failed to convert, and I think that set the tone right there. That set the tone for the whole game. Trying to gamble for that 4th down. So.
And to think that I was about to go to the game, I'm glad I didn't go. I'm glad I was trashed. I'm glad I was trashed and watched that shit at the crib. If I would have paid $100-something, $200
just
to watch us get our ass beat, and not even like a shootout. Like I would have rather watched like the LSU Florida game. I would have been okay with that. But to see the way we lost, only scoring 17 points with all the damn receivers we have, shit's sad. Shout out to Pitts though. That boy finna be the truth for real. But I don't know. I mean, only good thing came out is Miami beat Florida State's ass. Willie Taggart got fired.
That's
unfortunate, but at the same time, it's good news because Knighton has opened up his recruiting. So if the Gators can land Knighton, that's the only running back we'll really have for this. Go around, and we'll really need him, and maybe a safety too. That might decommit from Florida State. That's probably the only good thing that came from this weekend for the Gators. Rest in peace to Willie though. We gonna miss you, bro.
Yo, we definitely gonna miss you.
He got that big bag, yo. He got that big bag.
That man finessed them white people, bro. That man came up there, did a bunch of bullshit, bro, and got $17 million.
It was a heist.
It was a heist.
Hey, bro, I feel like he set the pick, bro. He just set the pick for us to be great. We failed on our part. Right. So he set the pick for us. We just didn't roll and we didn't score. You know what I mean? Like shit like that, bro. Like honestly, we're not talking about poverty the whole time, though. You know, we're talking about the hoes. We're talking about the hoes later. We'll get to y'all when we get to y'all. But back to the Florida Georgia game. We're not there yet. We're not ready to be great, bro. Yeah. We should have beat LSU. Should have beat Georgia. We basically listen. Like I don't know what the fuck to even say. Them moments pissed me off, but Todd Grantham had me livid the whole fucking game, bro. let's start with Trey Dean. 21 was getting his ass worked. He was getting worked, bro. This man was getting worked the whole first drive and the whole third quarter. He was getting worked, bro. This man.
Shit hurts. Shit
hurts to watch. But like, I kind of blame Todd Grantham because he's trying out there running some damn watered down ass cover 3 blitz bullshit that works in Madden but doesn't work in real life, and it's not fucking working, bro. Like, I'm watching this man. He'll like crowd the line with like 5 people, crowd the box like 6 or 7 people, drop back Reese but blitz Trey Dean on 3rd and long. So you'll blitz a corner, but you'll leave a linebacker in the middle of the field by his fucking self.
What was it, Ventrell Miller?
No, not Ventrell. He'll blitz Ventrell and he'll blitz Trey Dean in the corner, but he'll like leave like our biggest linebacker. Reese. He'll leave Reese, the biggest linebacker, in coverage in the middle of the field by his fucking self.
Yeah, bro. I'm not really. And the thing is, as crazy as it sounds, I really don't know how good we're gonna be next year. Like, you gotta think about, we're losing our core receivers. We're losing our 2 best pass rushers. We're losing our best corner. Yeah. I'd be happy if we lost our safeties, but they're too ass to go anywhere.
They're graduating.
Thank God.
Reese.
So, I mean, I'm thinking about I'm just thinking about the Gators in general. I haven't really looked at the SEC. What everyone else is losing. I know Joe Burrow will be gone. Tua will be gone. That's a plus. Jake Fromm will be back because he sucks.
They got Tua's little brother though, so basically Tua 2.0.
So yeah, nah, he's not as good as Tua.
Okay.
From what I heard.
Hopefully.
But like, just looking at the Gator standpoint, I mean, we're gonna be like, I think, down in terms of experience next year. I think in about 2 or 3 years, when we get like Hopper playing linebacker, Diabate, all them boys, we should be straight. But just going back to this year, it's like, I'm not mad that we're gonna end up 10-2. Now, if we drop a game, then I'll be kind of pissed off.
No, I'm gonna be livid.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. But I won't be mad if we end up 10-2. But what's more upsetting though is, like, I'm not one of these fans that's like, oh, this not it. He got to go just because we lost the game.
No. Fuck no.
Two top 10 teams, probably gonna be top 5. So I'm more upset if, like, they're winnable games. Yes, they're great teams, and yes, we're shooting above like preseason what we expected. Mm-hmm. But like, when the taking is there, you gotta take it. Like, you can't you can't leave shit on the table, and that's what we did. We left at least one game on the table. I didn't care which game it was. Preferred Georgia over LSU. And we left it out there. Shit, and Georgia took it. Yeah. It's kind of sad when they got receivers who are freshmen who haven't done shit all year, and they killing us. Running right the fuck open, bro.
One thing I noticed from the Georgia-Florida game, there wasn't a turnover. We would have liked to.
Or sacks.
Georgia had sacks on us.
Yeah, but I'm talking about sacks on them, bro.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to the quarterback.
We didn't get no sacks at all. Shit, you're right.
But man, we would love to force a turnover that gives you a chance to, like, shift momentum, possibly, score.
Facts.
So, create a chance.
Yeah, we didn't score touchdowns in the 4th quarter, bro. The first touchdown, we had no sense of urgency at all. Like, we took like 5-6 minutes off the clock, taking our time, getting up slow, lining up slow. Like, we had no sense of urgency.
But you just never gonna win a game when you only rush the ball 13 times.
Facts. True.
Not in the SEC, bro. I don't give a fuck how bad the O-line is. You cannot rush the ball 13 times and expect to win a game.
Like I said,
shit's crazy.
Look like some hoes out there, bro. I love Florida, bleed orange and blue, but we wasted a lot of talent this year, bro. If we go to the playoffs, it was gonna be this year because P. Ryan, Swain, and Jefferson, and Grimes, all them boys, Cleveland, Hammond.
Yep.
Especially with the defense too, bro. The defense is nasty, bro. We just do Grantham. I don't think Grantham is. He's been a suspect to me, bro.
I think he's been scared, dog. Like, last year, he came out like shooting bullets. Honestly, I mean, if we want to keep him long term, I think this season did good for us because of how bad we played.
Honestly, truly, like, I've never. Now that I sit down and think about it, the only time he ever has like a good game, like Todd Grantham has a good game, is like we're at home, we have the crowd on our side. Like, we played against Auburn, we were lights out, but then we get on the road, we don't have the crowd on our side. It's kind of, look like some hoes.
Last year, Grantham had a good performance defensively against Mississippi State, where we clinched the game, basically sacking Fitzgerald.
True.
So
yeah, but like that's because I feel like that's because he coached there the year before.
Yeah.
And like he basically knew the offense, knew Fitzgerald's weaknesses last year. But fuck last year. Like we're just talking like it's just little shit, bro. Like I feel like it was mostly on the coaches too, because we didn't look like we were mentally ready for that game. That's just the truth. Like we came out flat. We didn't have no like when you go for it on we throw the ball on 4th and inches instead of running the ball. That shows that you have no faith in your O-line at all. And I feel like the O-line kind of felt that. And then obviously when you see that offensive lineman that basically, quit on our team this week, like after he was like sharing snaps with a freshman, he just basically quit the team. Like that's whole shit, bro. Like that shows that we're not really together, or like we're just like weeding out like the weak mistakes in our like team too. Which it's a good thing though when you think about it, because we don't want anybody that's gonna quit on our team anyway. Like,
so I think once you lose, I think he just lost his spot.
Yeah.
And he was upset.
Yeah.
And he lost his spot to somebody who's the same class as him, so he said, "I'm out."
He was a freshman too.
That shit don't really matter. If you want to go, you want to go.
If you want to leave, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But enough about Florida, Georgia. We'll see our boys next year. Have fun going to Atlanta, losing to Alabama by 40 again or some shit. All right. We're going to talk about the big game, though, this Saturday. It's going to be crazy. We got LSU at Bama. I got Bama. I don't trust that Overtron going to Bama and beating Bama.
And Bama.
And Bama. I don't trust it, bro. I'll put money on that shit. I'm not doing it. Yeah. I don't trust LSU that much yet, because like this is the first year being good in a minute. Like being like top tier, like a top 5 team in a minute. So I don't trust them boys. Joe Burrow's gonna have a good game as he's been doing all fucking season with his crazy stats.
Just because Alabama has a bad defense this year. Well, just not up to Alabama's standard defense.
Which is crazy when you think about it. They're cheating. Anyway. Yeah. It should be a good game though, bro. But I got Bama winning, I would say 38 to like 28, I would say. That's what I like guess. Shootout?
Yeah, I can see that. I think one team will get off to like a 2-score lead.
Okay.
And it'll come back. And it's just they're gonna be dogging each other till the end. I think they might kind of do how LSU did Florida. The winning team will pull off in the end, like the last 2 drives, to like solidify the game.
Mm-hmm.
So the score might not indicate how close the game was actually throughout the game. I guess it's really to see who's gonna make the first mistake in that game.
True.
And I want to see how like healthy Tua actually is. Like, everyone's straight when you start the game, but if LSU can get to him, hit him a couple times, we'll see how healthy he really is.
LSU's DB's about to get worked. Them boys, Ruggs and Judy and all them boys, they're finna give LSU DBs that work, bro. It's gonna get ugly. Especially if LSU can't get no pressure and Tua got all day to throw the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna be here for that shit, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. LSU DB's gonna have a long night.
Well, what happens if this happens? What happens if Alabama wins?
Okay.
LSU wins out.
Okay.
Last game of the season, Auburn beats Bama.
Ooh, Bama's still going though, I think.
Because they had to have.
Y'all want the scenarios, huh? Because technically the SEC East is still winnable for us, technically. I mean, but it's a very unlikely.
Missouri would have to beat Georgia. Or Auburn and somebody else beat Georgia.
Yeah, they have to lose twice.
Yeah. Because
if they lost once, we just time and they got a tiebreaker. So
yeah, it's very unlikely.
Yeah, but we don't want to put ourselves in the position where we go.
I don't really care about that shit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's past y'all.
We lost 2 games. We don't really deserve to be in there.
I've upped my standards because that's McElwain thinking. Like we got 2 losses. At least we went to Atlanta. Nah, fuck that, bro. Yeah. I'm past all that McElwain and Muschamp bullshit. You can throw all that bullshit away. I'm a grown ass man, and I believe in actually going to fucking playoffs, bro. I'm not finna sit here. Well, if Georgia lost 2 games, then we can sneak in. Nah, fuck that, bro. What the fuck we gonna get if we go to Atlanta and win? What the fuck we gonna do? We're not gonna take Clemson's spot. We're not gonna take Ohio State's spot.
Nope.
We're not gonna take who the fuck up there.
Well, I mean, if we go to the SEC championship and win, I'll be happy.
I'll be happy, but it's just like winning. Like it's like getting a viral tweet. When you get out of it, like you don't get nothing. It just feels cool.
That's another banner, bro. I'm not saying that's the end goal, but shit, I'd rather have SEC championship than not have one.
Of course.
And fuck it up for Bama or LSU. Like,
of course, but it's just like if we win it, I want to be like, okay, what's next? I don't want to win and say, well, we fucked up Bama season. That's just I don't want that shit, bro. Like I want to go to the SEC championship, win it, go to the playoffs, and win the playoffs. I don't want to just win the championship and then go home and tell my mom I did a good job. Like that's Muschamp thinking. That's like how much empathy I train us to think, and like not going in all them boys. We are premier for University of Florida. We get bitches, top 10 university. We're not sitting here
Premier
fucking
conference.
Yeah, premier conference. We're grown ass men, bro. I'm not finna. No, bro. No. We got championship. We got rings already. I want more rings.
That's why I think they need to start looking deep into like the strength of schedule, because I just find it very hard to imagine how a 2-loss SEC champion can't be in there, but like a 1-loss Big Ten, Pac-12 champion, whatever they're
Or
called.
for example, with the strength of schedule that Clemson has had this year, they would go through.
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy to me, and that's why I think like you see our non-conference schedules for the next decade, starting in 2020, is legit. Like we got D1 teams the whole year pretty much.
Facts.
And I think they need to start doing that shit elsewhere. Like Big Ten teams need to start playing SEC teams throughout the year.
Getting the ass whooped.
Because like at any moment, like Florida, Georgia, Alabama, LSU could have dropped 2 games at any moment this year, and they're all probably better than Penn State and Minnesota, who's also undefeated. As opposed to, Ohio State, I think is an elite team, but the next best team in that league, we'd probably our top 4 would beat them easily. That's just how I feel about that shit.
Yeah.
ACC is god awful.
Awful.
And I think, honestly, if Clemson had a competition of the year, I would possibly, and they won, I'd make them a contender. But I think it's a huge deal when you see adversity throughout the year, you overcome it, you win, or even you lose, and then you get better, as opposed to just running the table against shitty opponents. Then when you hit a wall, like, oh shit, what do I do now? All these boys are young, they weren't with the previous teams that were experienced. So I think that even though they might make the playoffs and they have the talent and the possibility to do good, I think because they haven't faced adversity all year, they're just not going to win it.
A good point. We'll see, bro. Because, they don't have the competition out
But
there.
at the same time, if that man gets hot, Trevor Lawrence, that man can take over.
Trevor Lawrence is nasty, bro.
That man can take over any moment.
Yeah, bro. The long-haired devil. That's what I call him. But, honestly,
He the angel to me, shit. He been killing the Saban's ass.
I forgot you.
I rock with Clemson on the low.
I fuck with Clemson, too. I've always liked Clemson and Oregon, too. I like Oregon's, all the gear and shit. That's why I fuck with them.
Yeah.
But, let me go over. Let's look at the top 10 rankings real quick, because they released
the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm sitting looking at the wrong camera the whole time. Let's look at the college football. I'm looking at the phone the whole time. Anyway, let's look at the college football rankings. They released those a couple of days ago, so I'm gonna look at it and just kind of get my thoughts on it, and then see what they should have changed and all that. So, they had
top 5. All right, you go ahead. Sorry, let me cut you off.
I got you. No, you good. You go. Let you do your thing. We got Ohio State 1. I mean, that's cool, I guess. LSU 2. I feel like LSU should have been 1, but whatever. Got Bama at 3. Penn State at 4. And then Clemson at 5. I don't know about that one, bro. I feel
Well,
like
the thing is about Penn State and Ohio State, they're about to eliminate each other.
Yeah.
Because they're going to lose last week of the season, basically. What would be ideal would be if Ohio State lost to Penn State and Michigan. Michigan playing good right now. I would love to see Michigan beat somebody.
I don't trust Jim Harbaugh, bro. He's been wearing the same pair of pants for the last 3 years, bro.
And when you got Shea Patterson at quarterback.
I don't trust Shea Patterson either, bro.
I don't know, bro. I would just hate to see an Oregon team in there.
You would hate to see Oregon in there?
Hell yeah, they lost to Auburn.
They'll get their ass whooped. Oregon will get their ass whooped.
Bro, Oregon would get their ass beat by a lot.
Thoroughly beat.
By Alabama and LSU. So that's just I would like to see some competition.
Hey,
that's what I'm on for.
My hot take, my wild guess for this weekend. I got Minnesota beating Penn State because they're at home. The boys are 8-0. Minnesota's good, bro.
They're straight, bro.
They're good.
It's the Big Ten again. That's like I said. I don't think they're that good.
But college football's fucking weird.
Yeah, it is.
So
weird.
I'm gonna say because Minnesota's trying to prove himself now.
And PJ Fleck is a good coach.
He's an amazing coach. They just signed him to 2026.
Yeah.
Said they basically told FSU you can suck my dick, you ain't getting shit. That's what that was, bro.
As soon as the rumors were out.
As soon as rumors out that Minnesota come up to the door with nothing but hoes and a big bag of cash and said, "You really gonna go down there to Wakanda land and with them fuck boys and try to rebuild that shit? Stay here." And he said, "Fuck that shit, I'm staying here." But anyway, I think Minnesota's gonna beat Penn State. I don't really watch them, but
that would be nice.
That would be cool because I like when shit gets
I would
weird.
like to see Penn State then beat Ohio State.
Yeah, and then shit gonna get real weird.
Is it a Happy Valley or in the horseshoe?
No, horseshoe.
That's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
TUFF tough. That's gonna be
TUFF period.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. I don't know about that one. If it was in the night game with the Penn State, whatever the fuck you call it, yeah, it might be different. But at Ohio State, probably be a night game too, college game day. Justin Fields, not gonna happen. We'll see what happens, bro.
Utah's trash. Baylor trash. Oklahoma, like, same shit every year, bro. It's really come down to LSU, Bama, and Ohio State, and Clemson. That's really what it should be. Those are the 4 best teams right now. Penn State or Ohio State are gonna eliminate each other, so I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, Georgia.
Fuck the Big Ten. Fuck the Pac-12, bro. If you're not SEC, what are you, bro?
Georgia might sneak in there though. They could sneak in there.
They'd have to win the SEC championship.
They have to win it. Yeah, they have to win the SEC championship. So never mind, I can't stick in there. So I lied, just that fast. So yeah, we'll see, bro. It's gonna be interesting to see. I love college football. You know, sad to see us lose this past weekend, but what can you fucking do? You know?
What about Oklahoma? What if they win and win the conference and all?
Then they can get in if Ohio State lose.
They're gonna get in and get their ass whipped again.
Yeah, bro.
Probably, yeah.
They gonna get you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sad for
But what you gonna have? Sad for what?
Because he could have came to UF and we probably would have been title contenders with the defense that we have. It would be some help. He would definitely run our offense a lot better than Felipe Franks or Kyle Trask. All right.
Moment of silence for real.
Anyway,
I mean,
I get what you're saying, bro, but like
shit was just outlandish.
It's not. Kyle Trask been doing his thing, bro. It's just we have no offensive line. We got quitters on the offensive line. We got people that be titty blocking and alligator arming and shit, bro. And the boys act like they want to be here. So starts up front.
Let's do a pro check.
Okay.
How's your NFL team doing? And elaborate.
all right, so as you guys might know, my NFL team is the New York Giants. We are currently 2-7.
We are
currently.
The problem with our team is
a lot.
Management. I think John Mara, he does this every year. He waits till the end of the season to fire the coach, or he might surprise doesn't keep the coach, and Pat Shermer's got to go. That's it. That's all I got to say. Pat Shermer out. We were tired of his antics, him always, the play calling. Trash. Always. Every Sunday is the same problem. He doesn't have like situational awareness. He doesn't. That's our main problem. And then I honestly don't even know if Saquon, this is a stretch, but this year I haven't seen a lot of Saquon, and it's like
he's been hurt.
Well, that's one. But like
this man looked at him like he's gonna kill him.
No. He's a great player, but
yeah.
Pat Shermer's out there making him look like he's mediocre, like he's an average running back.
Because
they don't utilize him.
They gotta be kind of use. Look at the way like the Panthers use McCaffrey, and look at the way the Saints use Kamara. Like you gotta get creative.
For Ravens, he's Mark Ingram.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit, bro. Hey, back to you want to say something?
No, man, I'm done with college football. That shit got me tired.
We're talking about pros now. Yeah. Anything to say about your team?
Didn't y'all just lose?
Why can't we ever get good kickers, bro? In the fourth quarter, in the clutch.
Y'all lost to the Chiefs, right?
With no Mahomes.
He's a Minnesota Vikings fan.
So we have a punt in the fourth. Our defense has been playing decent all game. Like it's been a pretty good game for our defense. In the clutch, we just need to stop them. And we punt it, and it only goes to our own 45. Our own 45. They were on like the 20. So the nigga kicked a 20-yard punt in the fourth quarter, bro. In the fourth quarter,
capitalize on
bro. My nigga, you've been kicking your whole life since high school. You've been doing nothing but kicking drills.
$1 million.
You went out of high school into college, still kicking on a scholarship. Got signed to the league and got 7 figures to kick, and you can't kick a punt past your own 45, and then you want to act surprised. Fuck, nigga, what are you doing? Kick the ball to the other side of the field.
Got a court from coffee corner that shit.
You should be fired immediately. I don't ever want to see you in a purple uniform again. I don't even want to see you retired. Leave the country. Dan Bailey?
That's him? That's the
punter.
Oh, the punter. Sorry about that.
Who? He's ass too. He fucking missed the extra point. An extra point? An extra point. We missed an extra point and then kicked the 20-yard punt.
Trust me, the Cowboys.
Why are our kickers so fucking mediocre? We missed the Super Bowl because of our kickers. What is it, bro? Is it the air in Minnesota? Like, we just have weak legs? Like, fucking kick.
Y'all inside now, too, bro. I don't know what the fuck it is.
God damn. 6-3, bro. We that would have been such a great win for us.
Y'all would have been leading the division, too.
We would have been leading the division.
Nice, second place.
And it would have been a statement win. And they didn't have Mahomes. What the fuck?
Matt Weil, if you're listening to this.
Matt Weil retired, my nigga. Mike retired. Wait, let me see his face. Yeah, retired, my nigga. You don't deserve to play. You get no hoes. You probably have a whole family and you have your money. Leave, bro. I don't want to see you anymore. It's not worth it. Matt Weil, where'd you go to school, bro? Francis Parker Upper School? University of Michigan. Word. Makes sense. Nigga, leave, bro. We don't want you. Go test free agency, bro, because the shit is over with.
Turn his ass up.
Outside of that, I mean, we like I said, it was a very, very winnable game, but literally we missed an extra point and kicked the 20-yard punt. So
y'all on a 4-game win streak too. Y'all boys are cooking.
Cooking. Kirk Cousins was like had some of the best stats in the league for that 4-game span. Was like top ranked quarterback in the league. I'll keep the stats alone.
All right, great. Let's talk.
But and then Then
go ahead, bro. You finish. You good?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I wish I was a Baltimore fan.
So
no, fuck. We still gonna be straight.
No, always you're a Baltimore fan.
Used to be a Baltimore fan. I converted, but I still got love for the boys.
Well, I'm gonna talk my shit.
Yeah, well, I actually go after. Let me say something because I know Greg need to talk his shit, and I want Greg to talk his shit.
Go ahead.
I haven't heard from homie. Damn, I forgot his name because I usually forget about these losers.
Who you talking about?
Malik. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember when the Cowboys beat the Ravens and he added both of us? Like, I want to get on the show. Have y'all won since?
He's a Browns fan.
Yeah, he's a Browns fan. When Cleveland beat the Ravens,
oh my god,
he was talking a lot of shit. Like, I need to get on the show. Blah 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 blah. I don't think
I heard from him since.
I've heard from him since. Considering I don't think the Browns have won since. All right, go ahead, talk your shit.
All right, y'all. So, first off, I want to say a big fuck you. Actually, not a fuck you. I want to say thank you to everybody that said that Baker Mayfield was better than Lamar. Lamar's a wide receiver. He's a running back. I want all y'all to get on your knees, tongue out, start sucking some dick because y'all deserve to suck some dick because my boy Lamar has been the best QB of his class.
Certainly.
Just beat the Patriots.
Facts.
On prime time.
Their first loss.
Gave him the first loss and dapped up Tom Brady after the game. They said, hold that L for me real quick. We 6-2 right now, looking great. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, man, we gonna make a deep playoff run this year too.
Beat Tom Brady, then in the parking lot, went on Instagram Live, put his sniper gang chain in the camera, bumping Kodak. That's GOAT shit to me. That's GOAT shit to me. That's Florida shit.
That's South Florida all the way for you, bro. You know what I mean? And listen, bro, I fuck with Lamar Jackson. I'm so glad we took him in the last pick of the first round last year because y'all gonna pay for it for a long time.
Bitch, y'all paying for it now, bitch.
Y'all finna suck a whole lot of dick.
While we're on this.
A whole lot of dick. A whole lot of dick. Y'all finna be sucking some dick, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all gonna eat your words and be sucking a whole lot of dick. So, keep the same energy. Remember, Baker Mayfield's better than Lamar. Lamar's a wide receiver. So keep that in mind when you lose to Lamar Jackson. You lost a wide receiver at quarterback. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I want to make a bold statement.
Go ahead.
Lamar Jackson will have a better career than Mike Vick.
Cam Newton already had a better career than Mike Vick.
Right? Lamar Jackson's
I don't know, bro. I think it's something about the fact that Mike Vick, he was the first to do it.
Yeah, broke barriers.
But it's something about but I think now, like, this is all sports, not just football, not just basketball, a lot of it, but nowadays, bro, stats is just totally different, bro.
That's a fact.
Like baseball, bro, there's no one was hitting fucking 50 home runs as a rookie. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
these are just better.
It should, everyone's bigger and better, bro. Bigger, better, faster. That's why, like, the stats things, like, it's kind of hard to compare. Like, like, I don't, obviously if they win a Super Bowl, I'll say that Cam Newton had a better career than Mike Vick. But this man Mike Vick, bro, was just that nigga, dog.
No, that's
like
fact.
he was everyone's fucking superhero, bro. Madden.
Everybody was wearing them 7 jerseys in elementary school.
Yeah, bro. Shits, bro.
Mike Vick shoes, bro. Like, this man was a fucking football player with shoes.
No, that's a fact. And I mean, it's like AI. Like, AI never won no rings. Like, he was, I mean, he had his run. Way. Yeah, he did it his way. He had a run, and he had a huge fan base because people fucked with him. Yeah. So it's like, you can't ever count him out just because how big he was. But it's like, when you compare him to other people, like, okay, Steph Curry had a better career than AI. Or like, somebody like
pound for pound.
Or like even Kyrie on paper had a better career on paper than AI. But I take AI over Kyrie.
Right. I agree. But
true.
I don't know, man. Cam Newton, he's great. Don't get me wrong. But like now he's gonna get benched for Kyle Allen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like, but everyone always knew about Cam Newton is like, all right, the same shit that happened with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, I think they were the same person, but in different sports.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard is the reason why Dwight Howard stopped being good after 6-7 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Why was Tim Duncan? Tim Duncan is not physically as gifted as Dwight Howard, but Tim Duncan learned the game. Tim Duncan learned all the little things, moves. That's why his longevity. That's why he's the greatest power forward of all time.
Yep.
Same shit. Cam Newton was great when he was in the peak of his athleticism. Now he's getting hurt. He's getting beat up. He can't do the shit, bro. You're throwing the ball like less than 60%, but that's just unacceptable.
Yeah.
And so, although Cam Newton was great, I don't think he ever like did the little things, and his longevity, I think, is gonna hurt him. I want to see what happens for him at the end of the season. And Lamar Jackson, I mean, yeah, he's been great. It's been 2 years, but we got to see how his longevity is, and how far he can take, the Ravens and what they can do with him. I think they're gonna win a division this year. That shit hurts my soul. He tries to get on me because I used to be a Ravens fan, but it's not even that. I'm a Jaguars fan, and I was praying we took Lamar Jackson. I mean, don't get it twisted. Josh Allen's a great pick, and he's gonna be him. What's Buddy's name from the Panthers, the first round pick? Burns. Him, Burns, and Nick Bosa are the best D linemen, obviously. Yeah. They're the first 3 chosen, but they're just like balling the fuck out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I would trade D linemen, especially for what we already had, for Lamar Jackson. Yeah. I mean, the Jaguars have been pissing me off. Like, you pass up on Lamar Jackson, they passed up on Tim Tebow, and we were super ass when Tim Tebow was an option. So it's like, why would you pass that up just even for jersey sales or even want to go watch the game? So they pissed me off with always picking D linemen or fucking linemen and shit just for us to be ass, bro. Yeah. Like, shit really like fucking pissing me off.
They drafted Troy Alualu before Tim Tebow.
They did, bro. They drafted like three. Bro, there was a stretch. There was a stretch where the 3 first rounders 3 years in a row were no longer in the team after 2 or 3 years. So that shit is like, bro, like what the fuck? That's all I'm saying. Sound like a damn frat boy, bro. What the fuck, Kyle?
Bro, that shit had pure frustration.
What the fuck, dude?
I said that a lot watching the Knicks this week.
We're gonna get to the NBA. Hold on. So that's how I feel about the Jaguars. I mean, I fought with Gardner Minshew. I had to cop a jersey, not only because he's balling, but he's like my homeboy's cousin. So just strictly out of respect, I had to cop one.
Shout out to the stash.
Yeah, but it came down to we just couldn't win games. Like Leonard Fournette only has 1 touchdown this season. He has 800 rushing yards.
Fuck.
Like, just think about that. He has 1 touchdown. Bro, we were on the goal line in London, couldn't run it in 2 plays in a row. Literally on the inch line. It's just ridiculous. We can't get a push up front. Leonard Fournette balling, DJ Chark balling. I mean, our receivers are, besides Chark's been consistent all year, but all the other receivers they have a hot game, so I can't really be mad at them. But I think what is killing us is we didn't sign Allen Robinson back in the day. I'm not saying that he would be much different, but bro, when you have a number 1 receiver paired up with like a DJ Chark or a D.D. Westbrook when they're healthy, it just opens up your offense a lot more. Especially when you got Leonard Fournette running the ball like that. I would really like to see a tight end. We need to get a tight end soon. But it's just upsetting because we wasted such a great defense. Our coaches and Tom Coughlin pissed off our best player. He's now with the Rams. So it's like now we're back in rebuild mode. But the thing is, it's still like a division that's still kind of winnable. Like there's only 3 games ahead. Nick Foles going to start after the bye week. We have a bye week this week. We'll see what the fuck happens. I think that was our biggest mistake, was signing him for 4 years. I would have been okay if we maxed him out for 2 years. but not fourth. Fourth, like at that point, you pay too much money, and now you gotta fucking play his ass.
Yeah.
But
and that's unfortunate because I hate seeing Minshew on the bench.
Yeah.
Anyways,
me too. We're gonna see what the fuck happens, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the NBA and college.
No, you good. We're just gonna hop right here. So NBA basketball. So Mark Derico had some choice words for my opinion on basketball for the first 5 games of the year, and I said that the Sacramento Kings were looking good because they're a young team and they had close losses to other teams around their same caliber. You have 3 different types of so you can't look at the record of every team and then just totally dictate what that team is because certain teams play certain teams. Like if a team loses to the Celtics, the Bucks, then the fucking Rockets, I'm not gonna say they're a trash team, especially if they're the fucking Sacramento Kings. So you have teams that are in rebuild mode, you have teams that are in limbo state, and you have teams that are trying to go for a championship. Like, for instance, a team like the Warriors in limbo right now because they're not very good, they're not going to win a championship, but they're not going to rebuild right now. Well, right now they're trying to because Draymond has a ghost injury and Curry has a broken hand, and they're waiting out. So, and now Eric Pascal plays like he's fucking LeBron. So,
yeah,
true.
And so their rebuild that might just take half a season.
It's crazy.
But
straight up.
But past all that, Mark, if you have anything wrong to say like about what you don't like what I'm saying, you could be right there and we could be talking about it in person. So I'm not gonna withstand any like text conversations. And it's not just Mark. It's like 4 or 5 different people that literally live in Gainesville and could be on the show if they wanted to. But past all that, the Knicks, man, we won against Chicago, and then we lost a close game to the Orlando Magic.
Well, we lost hella close games this year. we really have.
He lost to the who?
And then after that, we lost by 20 to the Boston Celtics in a game where we were in it to the third, and then for some reason we took out the players that were eating, and then gave up like a 15-0 run, and then now we lose by 20 to the Celtics. And then let me see. Let me just make sure I don't get this shit wrong. I have a reason for why we're losing all these games because it's plain as fucking day. So yeah, we lose by 23 to the Celtics, right? Then we beat the Chicago Bulls. Fucking Bobby Portis drops 34, and then that happened. And then we lost to the Celtics. We lost to the Magic by fucking 12. It was a weak ass game. Neither team even scored 100 points. Knicks Celtics. We were in it to the fourth. Jason Tatum hit a game-winning shot. At the end on RJ Barrett. It was a heartbreaking loss. We should have won that game. Bad substitutions near the end that didn't make any sense. And then after that, it just seemed like we couldn't get anything right.
What's your record? I'm not trying to be funny. What's your record right
now? Then we lost by 20.
I'm just curious.
We're like
1-6, bro.
Okay, got you.
1-6.
Hold on.
And yeah,
We're like 2-5.
Yeah, 1-6.
We're last place in the conference.
Yeah, we're last place in the conference, last place in the NBA. So we lost by 21 to the Kings. The Kings that Mark Derico. I mean, yeah, we suck, bro. Like honestly, dead ass. And it's like it's frustrating because we lost to the Kings.
Just like it's there, you know what I mean?
Like we lost by 21, and then just last night we lost to the Pistons by 22 points. So,
which I might add, we were close.
They didn't have Rose, Blake Griffin, and Andre Drummond look like Shaq. So,
we let him slip away.
David Fizdale, going into the game, you said you wanted Mitch Robinson to play big minutes because you wanted to see his defense against Andre Drummond, which, okay, makes sense. Then when the game is close and we have a chance to take a lead, you take Mitch Robinson out and put Taj Gibson in.
This nigga still plays?
Taj Gibson.
Yes.
Taj Gibson. Exactly what you said. That nigga still plays? Right. Why in the fuck are we putting Taj Gibson in against one of the best rebounding centers in the league? Taj Gibson barely has a job. So why are we doing that? What even is the point of that? Because at this point in the season, wouldn't we want to run our young guys? Why is RJ Barrett leading the league in minutes? He's leading the league in minutes. He's leading the league in minutes. He's averaging 40 minutes.
And he's
what the fuck?
21 points per game.
21 points per game.
Wow.
He's been our workhorse. He's been our best player after we just signed Julius Randle for how many years? He was supposed to be our cornerstone of our offense.
Our cornerstone.
Dude, first off, that's gonna be a whole different gripe. But RJ Barrett's been our best player. He's been playing the most minutes. We're working him silly. but Damian Dotson can't get off the bench. Alonzo Trier drops 25 points, and then the next game doesn't even get in the game. No. Frank Ntilikina has been playing more minutes.
Goes with Wayne Ellington.
Wayne Ellington, he'll come in for 5 minutes, hit a 3, and then not see the floor for the rest of the game. In a game where we need offense off the bench. And Alonzo Trier is arguably our best perimeter player on period. He's probably one of our best scorers in terms of just putting the ball in the hoop. One of our best scorers. So in a game where we're in the third quarter and we're down 7 and we need a spark off the bench, why isn't Alonzo Trier coming in? Why is Damian Dotson coming in? Why are none of our people that we supposed to buy into and gave them contracts this year, bringing them from the G League? Why are we doing that if we're not going to play them in games against Sacramento Kings at the beginning of the season? If they can't come in against Sacramento Kings at the beginning of the season down 15, when the fuck are they going to come in? So,
that sounds like bad coaching, bro.
I mean, and it's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I like Dave Fizdale because I see growth in certain players under him. From last year till now, Kevin Knox has been looking really good in compared to what he was last year. He's at least hitting shots and he knows what he's supposed to do on the floor. And I mean, the things he says make sense in theory. But then when you get into the game and we're taking out players that are on fire and putting in players that haven't been good in 5 games, it doesn't make sense to me. Mitch Robinson needs to be getting way more minutes than he does. RJ Barrett is being worked silly. We can put anybody else in that spot. We could put Frank in Alonzo Trier, and we could put Frank and Damian Dotson in. I haven't seen Damian Dotson at all. When he comes on the floor, he doesn't look bad. So I don't know why he's just not playing. So it's questionable coaching, and it's not going to take a year and a half to take a 15-win team and make them a playoff team. It just doesn't. You don't do that. But it gets to a point where we're going to lose our patience because, like I said, these are winnable games. No game that we lost this season was a blowout the whole game.
Y'all haven't lost your patience yet.
I mean, at this
point,
neither
has the Knicks management.
I mean, David Fizdale. I mean, how can I'm not going to lose my patience with David Fizdale.
I'm talking about the whole fucking organization.
That's a Knicks fan as a whole.
Well, I mean, being a Knicks fan, you have to have patience.
Yeah, it's all over New York Post.
Being a Knicks fan is patience. So, I mean, no, I'm not going to just stop being a Knicks fan.
Like it's just that has to be frustrating, though. At least y'all are loyal.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the games that we lost were winnable games. We could have played better at certain points and had better rotations to win these games. And then for some reason in the last half of the third, into the fourth, we just lose it. And then we don't rotate out. We don't call timeouts. David Fizdale sucks dick at playing any sort of inbound play. Yeah. Any sort of inbound play. I haven't seen us run an inbound play and score yet this year. And it's been 7 games. Why haven't we run one inbound play that's worked?
Oh, and to add to that,
funny as fuck.
The 2 inbound plays that they have drawn in close games were to Julius Randle, and he completely botched both.
Okay, so on to Julius Randle. Julius Randle, you're not LeBron. You're not Giannis. You're not who else? You're not Blake Griffin. You're not Andre Iguodala. You're not KD. You're not any of these niggas. You're Julius Randle, bro. You're good at driving to the rim and dunking and maybe doing something in the post. Why in the fuck am I watching Julius Randle ISO from the perimeter? Yeah. Why am I watching that?
For real,
when has Julius Randle ever done that in his life? Like ever. He's never done that. Like when
Fizdale got Julius Randle slashing to the rim as if he was LeBron.
In the Celtics game, I'm watching Kemba Walker walk up the court and Julius Randle check him. Why am I watching Julius Randle guard Kemba Walker? I'm thinking maybe it's a bad rotation, one play. 5 plays in a row, I watched Julius Randle try to guard Kemba Walker. Why? And then it's like 3 turnovers in a row where Julius Randle tries to dribble and sauce up, and then he just drops the ball and it's easy, fast break. Last year when he played for New Orleans and he averaged 20 plus, every play they ran for him was, the actual point guard brings the ball up the court, get an off-ball screen for Julius, get him moving towards the rim. At that point, once he's moving towards the rim, he's good. He's good at finishing at the rim. He's good at finishing in the post. Get him in the post. Why am I watching Julius Randle struggle to even get into the post? That doesn't make any sense, and that's when you start to look at the coaching. But apart from that, the league, around the league, it's looking crazy. I'm not going to say, I could sit here and cry about the Knicks for the whole fucking hour.
Yeah, I got
you. Apart from all that, the Clippers look great. The Lakers, LeBron. Okay, LeBron was the first Laker since 1984 to get 84 to get 3 triple-doubles in a row. Kobe Bryant never got 3 triple-doubles in a row. Like that's what I took from it.
Magic Johnson
is the last since 84.
LeBron was a baby, newborn. when that happened?
Neither Kobe nor Shaq got 3 triple doubles in a row. I can see Shaq because all he did was dunk and rebound. But
I can see Kobe too. Kobe never passed that bitch.
Ever.
Fuck, nigga.
He never, bro. He was just a scorer.
Yeah.
Just give me the ball.
A shitty one. But nah, what's it called?
Inefficient one.
Shitty one.
I just remember everybody was talking crazy after they lost to the Clippers.
Don't.
Then the boys won 6 straight.
Don't disrespect Kobe.
Yeah, I disrespect Kobe all the fuck I want.
Bro, you can say whatever you want.
Kobe is the most missed shots ever.
Okay,
what did I just say? What did I just say? Inefficient.
He's inefficient. Okay, so.
But when you're at the top, you're always gonna be at the most.
Okay, I understand that, but that was just to make a point. I'm just saying, why am I praising Kobe for literally shooting like shit in the beginning of the game, and then he'll make 5 clutch shots in the fourth quarter and then win? Why am I praising him for that? If you shot well throughout the whole game, you blow half the teams that he lost to in the finals out. Half the teams he lost to in the finals, he could have easily beat if he just played efficient and didn't just shoot double team shots the whole game. You had good teams. You had prime Pau Gasol. You had prime Shaq. You had prime Ron Artest. You had prime Derek Fisher. You had prime Andrew Bynum. You had prime Lamar Odom. You didn't have bad teams. I saw a fucking tweet earlier this week saying you take Kobe off that 09-10 squad to be the worst team in the league. Are you fucking slow in the head? Derek Fisher, Lamar Odom, and Pau Gasol on the same team, and that'd be the worst team in the league? You're on drugs and you didn't watch basketball back then.
Yeah, straight up.
But past that, all of that, back to what I was saying, LeBron was the first Laker to get 3 triple doubles in a row since Magic Johnson. He's supposed to be washed.
The day's gonna come, but it's not here yet.
No, it's not gonna be here for another 2-3 years.
A special shout out to Ice Trey, that boy balling.
Yeah, Trae Young is crazy.
That boy is
something else.
Nasty. He is nasty, bro. Like I fuck with Ice. Yeah.
You want to give a shout out to Trae Young? I'm gonna give a shout out to
Luka Doncic.
David Doncic.
That boy's different, bro. Luka's different, bro. That man, real shit, bro. That man, he could take Dallas to serious places.
Trae Young to me is like another D book. Like he gonna be on a shitty team, gonna ball out because there's no one else to ball out.
They're 6-1. The Suns.
Free DeAndre Ayton.
The Suns?
6-1.
Yeah.
But let's see what they do.
No, yeah, no, of course.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do shit in
yeah.
the playoffs. No, but
true facts.
But they're playing well. I like Kelly Oubre. I like Devin Booker. I like
Ayton's still not playing, right?
Aiden's still out. He's suspended. Oh, John Collins. What the fuck are you doing? Nigga, you trying to grow?
What did he do?
He got caught taking growth hormones. Nigga was trying to come back looking like Giannis, bro. Like, it was some weird foreign growth hormone that he got caught with. And then he gonna release the same little cookie cutter fucking response. I was given some supplements, and unbeknownst to me, the supplements had growth hormone in them. I didn't know. I had no idea. All right, nigga. You was trying to gain 50 pounds in 2 weekends.
And now he's suspended for 25 games.
Yeah, now he's suspended 25 games, and the Hawks are gonna look a lot worse for these 25 games. But that was just off the wall for me. I was like, why the fuck is John Collins trying to take growth hormones? But apart from that, who else is looking decent? The Jazz that I talk shit about that Mark so loves, they've been looking pretty good because Mike Conley actually started playing.
Nuggets been looking good too.
Oh yeah, the Nuggets. Who did they just beat last night?
Let's see. I'm about to check.
Oh yeah, look up who the Nuggets just beat.
Let's do it.
Let's see that. I know now. I remember now, but I just want to see it.
They beat the Heat last night.
But what was the score?
109 to 89.
By 20 fucking points.
At home. None of them are bad. They were at home. Well, still, same score.
Jokic looked like Dirk on you niggas. Mark, please. I'm tired of you saying, "Oh, y'all sleep. You're depending on Goran Dragic for offense. Anyways, LA Clippers look good. They keep load managing Kawhi Leonard. But they're still winning.
That boy
so.
Kawhi high as shit, bro. That boy Kawhi be high as shit in LA, bro. That man been smoking with Snoop Dogg since he got there, bro. That man high as shit.
Him and PG both chiefing in the locker room. Y'all niggas better go out there and win this game.
Yeah, y'all boys don't even look bad now.
We going to the finals, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Y'all boys, good look out there, y'all boys. I'll be on the sideline chilling.
He telling Montrezl Harrell, Mo Carter.
Oh, he said, y'all better go out there and win this game.
Good luck, y'all boys.
It's just Atlanta. Y'all better go out there and win.
Yes, sir.
But apart from that, I mean, Knicks suck.
Magic suck.
It's so sad to see the Warriors fall off like that.
Is it, nigga?
It's like
what?
It's sad because like it's like that fine girl that was in five in high school and then she fell off like a couple years in high school.
I'm crying with laughter at watching.
I'm saying it's sad because it's just like, damn, y'all boys really are ass and a half now, bro. Y'all boys are trash.
Yeah, I don't even see it being sad. I see it kind of like, oh, they're just taking a break.
I might say it's
they
got to
come
relax.
Back. Soon, like 2 years, they'll be back. Or maybe in a year from now.
Bro, maybe next year when they grab Giannis.
Well, now.
I'm going to say, next year
when they grab Giannis.
You know, they'll be back.
I just hope they trade fucking...
They're hibernating right now.
They're hibernating, yeah. I hope they're low managing.
Yeah. I'm going to say they're low managing.
I hope they fucking trade Draymond Green ass. I cannot stand his ass. I'm a big Curry fan. Magic sucks, so I'm going to root for 3-0 because that motherfucker can shoot. And he faithful. He's faithful to his woman.
Anyway, anything else y'all boys need to say?
Don't cut me off like that, man.
They're talking about he's faithful to his woman.
Listen, appreciate y'all watching. Whoever made it through, I appreciate y'all. Follow us, like us, retweet us. Check out the live streams we do for every episode. If you ever want to get on the show,
Shots fired.
If you ever want to get on the show, just DM us. We'll hit you back up. Appreciate you guys watching. Sub again. We love y'all. See y'all next time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Fuck the heat.